Hel- Hello, everyone. Hello, light and stuff. First, you are first. I just started. Welcome to the stream. We haven't worked on this one in a minute, but I think I'm good to work on it again. I need a break. We'll be good to go in just a minute or two. Okay, I think we are good to go. Hello, Kietza. Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you could make it. We are gonna work on the Ladybug animation. So let's get started. It's always funny. My character doesn't load up immediately whenever I switch screens. Sometimes it does. Normally it's the very beginning of stream, I've noticed. So we're back to working on this. At least for now. I kind of wanted to do some animation, it sounds fun. What brush did I use? This one, I think. Oh. How was everybody's week so far? It's Friday. Does anyone have any weekend plans? I have a busy weekend. Let's clean things up a little bit. No, I want to wait. Okay, let's hit play. The battle cats are still here. This is where we left off. Oh, but they're so cute. I kind of want to leave them. They're fun. There we go. So quiet. Let's hit play. There we go. And that's where we're at so far. guess I wanted to redraw this foot first, so let's start with that. Let's start with the foot. It's giving me some troubles. It's this weird jump. I think if I can delay this jump and add a frame between here, and I'll scooch all of these a frame down, and I do some adjusting to this frame here, it'll work out. So we have to do a lot of copying and pasting. I'm glad I took a break from it, because now I can see what needs work, because I couldn't before. So let's just copy and paste some stuff and move things around. Did you add Discord? I did add the Discord, yes. Oh. Yes, I did alert the Discord. Thank you for reminding me though. Okay, copy and paste. Copy. What I do hate is the hassle it is. I'm looking right now, don't worry. Whenever you copy things, you copy them to a new layer. I just want to copy the information, paste it into a layer instead of making a new layer. Because I have to merge things down. Which isn't really so bad, I guess, but it's annoying. Why are these in different layers? Okay, I'm losing track already. Okay, I merged it to the wrong layer, that's what happened. It's not that complicated, but I just lose track. Can I have two of the same layer? Three of the same frame? I don't know why this one exists here too. I still don't know how Krita works. Oh, I know, so I want this leg to be a different one. So let's remove this leg, just copy and paste it over to the next frame. And we want to steal this one. I think the only option is to copy things to a new layer. While we're already here, I'll just remove this leg. What is happening? I was making all kinds of frames without even knowing. See, why is there two drawings there now? What is happening? I did not do all that. It's really annoying. All I did was copy and paste a new layer. Okay. Okay, we have the copy here and a random blank layer. Now this leg. Okay, this one's blank. Okay, these two are the same drawing. What's the blank leg then? Right, this one is the one I want to redraw, I think. See, I'm losing track. I have to leave notes for myself on the actual layers. Because I want this leg to be over here. Okay, see, I got it again. I want this leg to be over here. Which means this one is the one that has to go. Yeah. Goodness, it is literally not that complicated. It's just whenever I try to do one thing, 5 things happen, and I try to get back to the one task I want to perform, and by then I'm confused and have lost what I was originally trying to do. There we go. Now I can merge these two together. I'm surely pressing all kinds of buttons without my own knowledge, but... Oh, wrong one. There we go. There we go. And now everything is how I want it to be. With some slight adjustments. So my problem is though, I keep on pressing buttons I don't mean to, and when I try to backtrack to the one step I tried to fulfill, I get lost. See, why is there multiple legs here? I did not do all this. This was just one leg, and then I merged the layer. See? It literally comes out of nowhere. Actually, I think I know what it is. If I put a blank frame before and after it, I think this one's bleeding to all these layers somehow. Okay, now we'll try to do it. Merge down. I have a bunch of blank layers though. Oh god, there's no winning. I only want the one frame. But see what I mean? It's everywhere now. Try again. Okay, I think that's how I want it. Goodness. Now I think we've got it right. All I wanted to do was just copy and paste the leg over, but no, it has to make a new layer. This is what I mean by it's not really a big hassle, but apparently it is. Apparently it is a big hassle. Cause sure, all I would have to do is make a copy and it happens to be a new layer. Hypothetically, I should just move that new layer where I want it to go and put it back down, but it does this. And it makes sense, but do I have to, why is the only option to copy things to make it a new layer? There has to be another way. This is so crazy. With every other drawing software, it kind of like saves information. Whenever you copy anything ever, it just saves information and then you paste it into something. Why is it automatically making something new? I don't understand that. It's annoying. Don't appreciate it. You have to go, they just threw a pebble at me. You have to focus, it's fever also. Oh, okay. I'm like, they threw a pebble at you. Alright, good luck. Alright, this one I want to be more of a dramatic turn. So I'll move this curve up. And I'll make this leg more bent, like the original sketch a little bit. You know, if I just follow the sketch, I'm sure my life would be a lot easier. But I don't really do that. So I was very close to starting a new animation. But I always do that. I always start animations. I never finish them on stream. Oh, I want to finish this one. A little bit too... not oval shaped. Opposite of an oval. Maybe that's better. I'm not sure by how much. don't think it's a lot though. Okay, I know what the problem is. Everything. How was everyone's week though? I've been pretty busy. At least these last few days. How's that look? Better, but I think I just made it the same how it was at the beginning. You know what, we're gonna do a little hack. I'm just gonna select all of it and scooch it over. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot. Did you guys know apparently you can tween on Krita with animation curves? I don't know how to do it, but I saw a TikTok about it and it was really interesting. I did not know you could do that. You can do like puppet animation kind of on Krita, where you have like layers stacked on top of each other and you move them like that. Yeah, that's definitely how tweening works. Kind of, I think. But you can do that. Whoa, this leg is going crazy. I have to fix this a little bit. It's gone a bit too wild. I mean, this has to change. First, you have to deal with this. You did it, hooray! Okay, this one I drew as a square, which is incorrect. The shoe is round. We're gonna need the onion skin for this. I think I have to freeball this one just a little bit. Did it scary? Okay, I'm just looking at the shoes now. I think something like this. Maybe like this. Call me crazy, but I'm kinda... Nope, not that at all. That was crazy. Something like this. And the shoe. Okay, what's the shoe doing? The shoe? It's here. I know, it's so inconsistent. The toe starts here, then it ends up all the way down there. Hello, Just Wallery. Welcome to the stream. We're working on the Ladybug animation. Oh gosh. There she is. I'm redoing the leg. Okay, so this foot starts here. The tips of it will end up around here. Here. Actually doesn't move too much. I'm not sure if that's a bad thing. Oh goodness. I think that's a good brush size. Sometimes. Let's see how that looks once I clean it up. I should probably do it the other way. I should probably look at it first and then clean it up. A little bit too round. Too focused, or just haven't slept well today. I am super locked in. My brain has not been this activated in a drawing in a minute. I slept. I didn't sleep that much, but I'm well rested. I woke up early and I stayed up. By early, I mean like 3 hours before stream. So I'm just focused. Yeah, there's a big size inconsistency with my animations. I get too focused on the movement. That's not even not even done right. I'll tidy it up now. We have to do it now. Why did I think I was ready to work on the face? That was crazy. But yeah, I guess it's more of a chill stream today. But how was your guys' week? Any weekend plans? I think we can get away with just shrinking this. But yeah, look at how tiny I used to be. You like chill stream? Me too. The last few streams I felt pretty chaotic, pretty busy. Let's clean this up. Alright. I think that looks better. I hope. I don't know, still looks pretty big. Not really. This one just used to be pretty pointed. I wanna make this line wider. I'll open up the insides. There we go. Let's clean this up still. I don't know why I thought that was done. Okay, there we go. Now I can replace this frame. Okay, I just have to finish it and then I'll go back and edit things later. Now this one's too big. Let's see. Oh, it's like it's slowly growing. There should be a better size. Let's hope. Okay, that's fine. There we go, it's a little more consistent. Okay, I think I just have to fix the placement for this foot. Hello Qua, welcome to the stream. We are working on this animation. There you go, should help. I'm not sure. Whoa. Okay. I'm not sure what frame makes it look off. I think it's just all of it. Hi. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. we are locked in. I'm just cleaning up at least. Maybe it's as simple as just rotating this. Let's see. Glad to be here. Good to hear. You have to remember that she bounces it back and forth. You're getting in the way. You were disappointed yesterday. You have a dessert. You have a dessert here, basically a big muffin glazed with raisins that's soaked in rum syrup. You love this thing, but it's so hard to find it now for some reason. Every time you find it, it's so dry. Dry as sand. Usually you have the driest one you've ever tried. That's so disappointing, man. You have to bake it yourself. Sure sounds like it. Best of luck. Baking is so hard. I don't know, I could follow a recipe exactly and still mess it up. Maybe it's just hard for me, but best of luck. But yeah, I hate it. Once you have a dessert and it sets the bar for every other time you have that dessert, you know, it's never the same. You'll just want that one dessert the one time it was made forever. I'm sure you can nail it though. I'll take a few tries, likely. But it'll be even better. And the foot is getting bigger too. It's crazy looking. Okay, I just have to go back in and fix the inconsistencies. I think that's what's throwing me off. Because I don't think it's too bad. I've made worse. I don't know how, but I always end up liking the sketch animations better than the line arts. I think it's because it's more harsh. The line arts. Making us fun, squid, your sprout core. I don't know, I only bake things like cookies. That's all I bake. The easy stuff. Our pancakes are desserts. I bake pancakes. I don't know. Are they desserts? I think that's a bit better. This one's just a little too far away from the foot. I haven't baked in a while. I was supposed to make cookies the other day, but I don't think we had something. I think we're missing an ingredient. And baking is breakfast, and that's false. You wouldn't call an omelet breakfast or dessert. False information, that's a lie. Omelets are not desserts. I really wanted to make an apple pie the other day because we had apples and I wanted something sweet to snack on. But there were no sweets. When there's no sweet snacks, that's when I get in a baking mood. Pancakes are breakfast. Okay, but are all breakfasts pancake? Riddle me that. Batman. Hmm. What happened here? Looks like the shoe got squashed. So it's like I guess shoes can squash. I don't know if that's a good excuse for me to squash this shoe. But does it look bad? It looks pretty rough, actually. Let's at least fix this side. This we cannot get away with. Yeah, that looks better already. It's this one. These two frames. These two. These two are so jarring. Jarringly different. Why is this like this? This should not be like that. That should not be like this. Not at all. Dr. Seuss who? I think I'm losing it. That didn't even rhyme. It was just nonsense. Pancakes are not dessert. Oh, you're saying pancakes are breakfast and not dessert. Well, I think two things can be true at once. Solar Armad over in the YouTube chat. It's pretty easy to make nice, even better. Good news. It really is good news. I really hate when I want to make something and I hear it's actually really difficult to make and takes years to perfect the craft of. So I just want to make it now because I'm craving it. I don't want to spend years. Then I don't want to make it right. That is true. That is true. Maybe it's very delicate. I don't know. That's weird. It's so easy to make. Why does everyone make it wrong? That is true. Maybe people just like it. Maybe people like it dry. There's a weird group of people out there who like dry desserts and that's their go-to. I think that's sick and twisted. Where did our music go? Music, play, now. Now. Okay, let's see how it goes. How it looks. Yeah, that makes it look worse. I don't know why I was doing that. This one has to be tinier, because it makes the other frame look really tiny in comparison. This was just colossal. I learned the word colossal from... Wait, what is that game called? The guy with the pencil and you can draw, you can type things into reality. It's not Scribble Knots? I learned that word from Scribble Knots. Colossal. I mean, it's very, very, very big. Large. Every time I see the word colossal or see it, I think of Scribble Knots. I think it's what's called Scribble Knots. I think he looks like this. Wait, I think it looks like this. holds a pencil. What was that other game where you could like draw characters in a story? Is it just like to draw your adventure or something like that? No. There was like puzzles and stuff. Those kind of era of games are really fun. I'm gonna have to make the liner bigger. But only on the inside. So I'll make it look even smaller. Scribble notes. Yeah, I think that's it. Right? Maybe. Let me think. Look it up. Scribble knots. Yeah, I drew him pretty accurately. Yeah. That's the one. I learned that from Scribble Knots. They had like a colossal monster or something. You can make something bigger by saying the word colossal. And that's how I learned the word. I learned a few other things from Scribble Knots too, actually. I want to say. I just can't recall them as specifically as colossal for some reason. Okay, looks fine. This liner looks thinner than the rest and it's throwing me off. I really hate doing the liner. Liner art's the worst ever. I would rather spend hours shading and rendering a single strand of hair than lining an entire piece. And I will complain every time, actually. I will complain every chance I get about liner. There's nothing you can do to stop me. I'm losing my mind. Why did I even change that? I remembered why. That sounds good. I've been thinking about McDonald's breakfast a lot lately, as in the past few days. It is so good. McDonald's has the best breakfast options, and I stand by that. I will die on that hill. And I will die with the sausage McGriddle in hand. You see what I mean? The liner is so skinny in comparison to the rest of it. I'm never gonna get used to drawing on this tablet, I swear. I don't draw on this, guys. I'm not used to it. After tens of hours of streaming on this. Okay. I think I'm done with that leg. I think I found a problem. With the first half of this, it looks to be in the same place. It doesn't really move much, but in the second half, it moves out to the side. So if we switch everything else over, it might look a little bit more balanced. So we're gonna pull this leg in, I think. I don't know why it looks crazy. Let me look at the sketch. The sketch I liked a lot. Because it didn't go out. It all stayed in one spot. I see the problem now. I see it. This foot never should have left this spot. I'll just grab the whole leg and move it around. That's why it looks so crazy. Because it's not supposed to be moving around. It's supposed to be in one spot. No, it still looks odd. Okay, I'm turning off the onion skin. It's because this middle leg never existed. Or this in between. Not like that at least. Okay. No, why would you do that to me? It's not nice. I think I'm starting to understand. All I had to do was follow the sketch that already existed. Right. You know, I think we could get away with just flipping this foot the other way around. How do I do that? Oh, like this. There we go. See, that looks so much better, actually. That is wild. All I had to do was follow the sketch. Why was I going off the sketch? Never again. Okay, let's put the music back on. There we go. Now we just have to clean up again. Always. So what have you guys been working on lately? Or doing lately? I've just been wrapping up a few commissions, different commissions. And then I can finally prioritize streaming stuff again. Well, not really. Kind of. A little bit more. I could pay more attention to streaming stuff, but I still have commissions to do. But just the other day, I made $30. Hooray! I finished on really quickly too. I'm just good. When I have too many commissions back to back, I definitely slow down. Not intentionally, I just get fatigued. Because normally I don't take that long commissions. I feel like I'm taking super long on these commissions, right? But I'm definitely not working as fast as I typically can. Because I've been drawing back to back. I worked on like 2 commissions in one day, finished them both. No, not really one day, but like worked on them both. On 2 commissions in one day, working on them both, you know what I mean? Just because I had such a big workload. And they were both fairly small, they were simpler commissions, so I was working on them both at the same time. I don't like that. I don't like things taking a while. And I especially don't like back to back commissions. And someone commissioned me 3 different drawings back to back. Same person. That was brutal. Golly. That was rough. Because first, they baited me with just a one commission, right? And then I finished that. And they said, hey, actually, I'm interested in buying 2 more commissions from you. Is that alright? And I'm like, yes, me and my greed. Dollar sign, yes, I'll do 2 more commissions back to back. Not a problem at all. And then more people reached out to me wanting commissions. And again, the greed makes me say yes, and then I regret it. But I regret it a little bit less when I actually get the money. And it is fun to draw. It's fun to draw. I like drawing. I like doing commissions. I just need a little break. I need a little breather. So that's why I'm animating right now. So odd, normally I don't. But I've kind of had my breather with the animation, or not animation, the Splatoon fan art. I don't know why I'm like this. Hey, I've made bank. How's that 120 sound go? I don't remember it, oh god. I was gonna say it. I forgot. I gotta tell you guys, I was gonna say it and I forgot it, okay? Just imagine I said something like a really funny, relevant meme sound. Okay, thank you. You can laugh now. I'm losing it. I'm going bananas. I've been looking at these 3 feet, I don't know what's wrong. Oh, it's not really pointy. That's typically the problem. It's either too pointy, too round, or too square. Just throw both of those at me and it'll probably be it. I have to go back and do some animation basics because I'm losing it. I feel like I can rotate this a little bit more. At least make it pointier. It's funny, I didn't really know how our shoes were going to be drawn before this animation. And now they've kind of formed as I went. And whenever shoes look more like the correct shoe, whatever that means, I tweak them. This one looks a little bit. A little bit too far up there. Man, I feel that part of my brain activating. It's like a bunch of cogs with spider webs on them. It's trying to turn again. I don't know why the jump is so drastic here. Maybe it's good that it is. Not that drastic, no. Let's tone it down a tad. I've noticed that I think I draw and animate better whenever there's clutter in the background. Whenever it's just solid color and line art, I think I get intimidated. Whenever I feel like there's a bunch of stuff going on, almost like it's a rough sketch, I feel like I draw better lines. And I can think clearer. It's weird. I think clearer whenever there's more clutter on the screen, but sometimes I do need just solid color and line. Or just blank background and line. I barely move that thing. Let's go up here. I think that's better. Okay, now we can clean up these lines. You know what else has sounded fun to me lately? Animating on paper. I have like a bunch of printer paper I could probably do some flour sack animations with. Welcome back. Welcome back, Solar. This looks so much better now. I needed fresh eyeballs to work with this. Still a little bit jittery. You know what we can do? We can lower the frame rates to like half. And we'll make it end at 8 or 10 for now. Just so it loops better. Or not. No, what do I do? Oh goodness. Try again. So playing Certus working, alright. I think it's this weird jump the heel does. Yeah, only. Why is not only the heel kind of jumps back? Not everything does, we only really feel it in this part. I want it to feel less of like a jump anyways. Do I? Maybe less dramatic. No, I'm not sure. Maybe it's just this foot. Oh, one bit done. I guess we have this one. Okay, I kind of want to put it back a little bit. Blink, blink, blink. Oh god, I haven't blinked in a while. My eyes. My eyes. Okay, let's hit play. I'm gonna just speed it up a little bit. I'm not really catching anything. Again, the last 2 frames were being weird. Okay, what is the sketch doing? In this one, it really feels like she's rolling her ankle around. Like, you can see it going around. I don't know what I've done. It looked decent before I messed with it. I'm just gonna undo. No, it still looks weird. What time is it? We'll take our 5-minute break. And we'll come back to this animation still. I'm not done with this. I have to fix this. I have to at least get this leg right. I have to get this leg right today. So I'm gonna take a 5-minute break. We'll be back. 5 minutes. I am back yet. I'm back. You're lucky starving. It's for recircle my. Okay. That's come through that really quickly. I'm back. Let's put the music back on. There we go. Okay. Let's sketch 2. Play. I don't know how I made it look like it was going forwards. I didn't have this straight looking leg. Maybe that's it. How did I do that? I just need to see the one frame. You can see it wanting to cooperate. It wants to roll like it's supposed to. This leg specifically is such a pain. Don't know why it hates me. Okay, there we go. I just think I have to push this one a little bit more. I think it's missing the heel. If it shows the heel, it might read more. There we go. I actually think we did it. Alright. Let's fix things back to how they're supposed to be. I kind of want to adjust this leg because it's still while the body kind of rocks side to side. let's make sure that it shows that the leg and the body are connected. Hi, cat. Bye, cat. Every time. Every time I say hi to her. I don't know why she does this to me. What's happening? Oh. And I think we finally made it work. Has to go further, okay. A little bit further. Whoa. Blink, 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 blink. I was thinking about playing Clip Penguin today, but I'm pretty locked into this drawing. Blink, blink. My eyes! Oh god! All better. Okay, now I think it goes a little too forward. Don't move that much. I just want to make it match. This sounds like Tetris music. Okay, I think that's cool. I'm happy with this. Now we can finally do the rest of these frames. What is this? Copying this. Pasting it. Like I'm watching Old Schoolry. This one, the color should move more. a shoulder too, probably. Can I move this? Much better. I like that. I think I would want to go back and redraw the skirt. Because the skirt is what gives away that it's so obviously the same frames over and over again. I think it would be a nice difference. You're gonna make food and relax and watch stream now. Nice. Make yourself something yummy. $1,412 baskets. Not bad at all. Alright. Oh man, I'm paying no attention to that arm at all. We are not ready for these extra frames yet. I'm taking them away. Delete, delete, delete. Because why does it get thinner here? This really is just us touching up everything that we left wrong. Which is good, very much needed. Do you see what I mean? I work so slow, I don't think I could ever work industry. I would have to like change everything. I'd have to be okay with these little mistakes here, not tweak everything like crazy, but something would have to change. This is bad. I'm so slow. And the rest look half decent. Try to get everything to be consistent. I want to get McDonald's breakfast for my birthday. I've decided just now. That's what I want. I'm gonna get that. Oh yeah, my birthday. I don't think I want to share my exact birthday yet, but I'll just let you guys know I am a Taurus. My zodiac sign is a Taurus, so that's my birthday. Entire Taurus time frame. I'm not really into the zodiac thing. I just know my zodiac sign. I think it's fun. I'm a Taurus. Oh, is it even Taurus season yet, or is it the next one? Maybe I'm getting too excited. When is Taurus? April 20th to May 20th. It's April. It's April. I consider it Taurus time. We can do the thing where we can say happy birthday to you every stream until it's correct. Yeah, but one of these days it'll be my birthday. I don't know, we could just celebrate it at the end of the Taurus time, maybe. When is the end again? I just googled it. May 20th. We'll see. We'll find a good way to celebrate my birthday. Either the beginning or the end of Taurus. I don't mind the beginning. Beginning's closer. Beginning's closer. This collar is crazy. Will help it. Things look so much nicer though. It's a lot more consistent. I know I keep on saying that word, but that's what I'm doing. Because things were so wobbly and they were just shape-shifting, essentially. I'm not saying they don't still do that, but it's a lot less of that. I like this. I almost want to try a little bit of this. Try and make the skirt poof up in this movement to really emphasize the leg. Same for the side. Oh my goodness. There we go. Nice. I think I should do, maybe. I think I like this one better though. You're being alright. Let's hit play. Hopefully it does what I think it's gonna do. Yes. The bottom of the skirt is a hot mess though. It's just all kinds of made up nonsense. So let's redo all of it. These kind of wavy lines I always struggle with. Oh, super locked in there, my bad. Oh god, that is really different. I should have just left it. Let's play though. Yeah, it's a little bit wild. A little bit too drastic, I would say. Let's take it all down. There is a way to do it and make it look so simple, where you just kind of have like different balls almost for guidance, and then you just rotate it in like opposite patterns. But I don't know how to do it smoothly. So I'm just gonna erase all of this. I just want to color this so I can be done with it. feel like I am learning from this though, so that's good. Even if it doesn't turn out as great, I'm gonna try my best to go like as best as I can. But again, it's just too much movement going on. I'm gonna make it look subtle. Back again, you're famous, everyone wants me. You're called. Oh. Okay, I think I'm getting it a little bit. Okay, so next kind of curve would be around here. And ending up this one. You have to start a new one. Carry them to this side. I know, I've probably been so quiet this whole stream, I'm so sorry, I have nothing to talk about. I'm just really focused. I think I was supposed to draw the Splatoon fan art, but I really wanted to animate. And I forgot, I genuinely forgot. Again, too drastic of a movement. But maybe I can get away with it because the skirt is kind of poofing out. I also have to show that it is. What is it poofing out for? Nothing crazy's happening. A little too much. Anyways, now that I can actually focus, how's stream been going? Stream's been well. I've just been really focused and probably quiet the whole time. Chill, busy, working stream. But it is, well, I'm having fun, I'm enjoying myself. Normally I don't always enjoy animation streams. Because I'll get angry at it. I've had struggles, but I've had fun solving the problems I face. But yeah, it's just too much movement again. Cut it down. Should make it less though, just barely. But I think we will end at right around the 2-hour mark for today. We'll see though, we'll see. But I do have things I have to do today. As much as I would love to spend 3 hours on stream, I have stuff to do. I'm glad I don't have a face cam on. I make my face scrunches whenever I really focus, so I look really just crazy right now. Look, my face is all angry looking. Here. Here's how I look drawing this. I always draw a real pencil even whenever I'm drawing digitally. Here. Having fun. I squint too sometimes. Do you have any goals for your animation and art stuff? I have to improve. My goal is just to get better, but specifically I need to get better at drawing in the third dimension. Having 3D shapes moving around, you know, depth, all the good stuff, and consistency. This entire stream is just me making things consistent. Like the legs were all wobbly and the foot was changing sizes and stuff. Well, I'm working in InDesign, I guess I don't really pay attention to that kind of stuff, but it does cause work for me later on to have to go back and fix that. There we go. So you know it's me. I just don't like how straight the line that is, actually. Get rid of it. I'm getting rid of so much. Because I keep making mistakes. Is there anything on the to-do list for your art animation stuff? Anything you want to create either on stream or on your own time? I think I want to work on some character walk cycles. Walk cycles are fun, and I want to improve them. I've done a few and I enjoyed them, but they felt really stiff. I want to have fun character walk cycles. But also, I do so many looping animation. I want to do like a scene, like I kind of did before for my not really for my art portfolio. For my art portfolio, there were kind of little scenes. Some of them were looping, I guess. Were they? Not really. Yeah, some of them were looping animations, but more scenes. It's not just a character in a void doing an action. It's like something happening, you know? I would like to work on one of those on stream, that would be fun. Something with Ralph. Ralph would be a good one. And I already have a good idea in mind. I've had so many sketches that never turned to animations for that portfolio of mine. And they all are left either concept sketches or unfinished animations. But I would like to work on one where Ralph steals. Look, it's kind of. I could probably make it something else, but if we ever redraw an old animation, I want to reanimate my Kane animation where it's him. I posted it on my TikTok. I made it as soon as I finished, not really as soon after, but like a day or two, a few days after watching the pilot. I animated Kane and Bubble. I threw Bubble in there really, he's kind of awkwardly floating around. But I want to reanimate that and I posted about that on my Twitter. I have a Twitter, follow me on my Twitter. I'm gonna be pretty active on that actually, it's kind of fun to just throw things out into the void. But not going, is this really TikTok worthy? It's kind of where I'm gonna dump all my stuff into. That's what most people use Twitter for, I feel. I always give them tiny eyes by accident. Well, they always have pretty small eyes. They got giant. But Kane's my favorite. Kane will come back, I'm telling you guys. He's gonna come back. we go. There he is. Okay. Let's get back to this. Oh, her leg's still floating here, I should fix that. I wanted to reanimate that. But after this one, maybe a walk cycle, maybe we'll go into working on the cane animation, because it's essentially a sketch. That was never a lined piece. I colored like 2 or 3 frames of it, but then I lost the file. I deleted it on, or I deleted it, I didn't really lose it. I think I meant to get rid of the video file, but I ended up getting rid of the actual Krita file because that was like the first ever thing I made on Krita, really. I almost asked, will you ever start a YouTube? I'll think about it. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever make a YouTube chat. I was gonna say, it feels like a Q&A. Q&A with the infamous squid from that one TikTok post. Oh, did I tell you guys? I made a Twitter account because I saw on Pinterest a screenshot of Twitter of people talking about my TikTok post that has officially 3.1 million views. I think I said 3.6, I meant 2.6. It had 2.6 million views. Now it's 3.1 million views. 3 million views on my TikTok, and I saw people talking about it on Twitter. Hashtag famous. And someone even said on a post talking about it, I think the original is from Switzerland. Whoa, people know me. So I'm actually famous, I say to 2 viewers on Twitch. Yep. I'm to a niche celebrity over here in the art community. And also I'm trying to entertain Twitch chat through you. Thank you. That's a lot of views. That is a lot of views. I know I say every time it's brought up I say this, but I have right now one TikTok post has 3.1 million views, and it has 500,000 likes, and I have almost 2,000 followers, 1,831 followers on TikTok. So that's kind of how, if you ever get into social media and you want to make content, 3.1 million views on that post, 50,000 likes, it got me 2,000 followers. And it's a year old, it's a year old. That post is a year old now. Happy birthday, it's a year old. So, it's crazy, you know, 1,000 views equals 1 like is basically what I dumb it down to. Even if you get even that. But you know, you'll get like 300 view TikTok with like 11 likes, or 60 views with 11 likes. 500 views, 89 likes. It's not always that, but at least expect that. Maybe 500 views equals 1 like. Who knows? With how inconsistent the algorithm is, I just tell myself for 1,000 views I'll get 1 like. And I get so many views on I have my profile views on, right? I can see who views my profile. I get likes and comments on that viral TikTok post every day. Every day, I guaranteed at least 3 likes and comments on that post. And in the span of a week, 300 people will view my profile, and maybe 10 follow me in a week. It's crazy, the numbers are crazy. And I know when people get into content creation, everyone kind of waits for that one post to blow up. Well, I got it. My post blew up. And I know you guys know who I am. You're my regulars, but nobody else. That's just it. That's it. One hit wonder. My post blew up, and I really did try to ride that wave and post like rapidly after that. Those posts did. Now I get a few hundred views on my posts. That's good. I know that's good. But on my art posts, I'll get like 60 views and like 20 likes, which I know it's good. I know it's good compared to what other people are getting. I know. Sounding ungrateful. But I also have a post with 3 million views, and I'm getting 60 views, 20 likes on my average art post. My clips from Twitch, they get like 300 views, 200 to 600 at most. That's a good range, minimum to maximum range. Unless one really flops, and I get like 12 views. But you know, one post that goes viral will not guarantee you success. That's what I'm trying to get at. You can have a post blow up 3 million views. You'll get followers for sure. You'll get your likes, you'll get your comments, you'll get your followers in that one post. But that won't promise that it'll carry over forever. You know? It was very relatable. Hello, Rain the Gremlin. Welcome to the stream. I'm ranting about TikTok. Oh my god, the summary for my whole spiel is you can't set your bets or place all your bets on a single post blowing up and that like solidifying your internet career. Cause I had a post. I mean, if you some people are able to, some people are able to make that wave last and like maintain their audience and get that going. Obviously, that's why we have micro celebrities and niche internet creators and all that good stuff. But for the average person, a lot of people have viral posts, a lot more than we might think. I mean, most of our For You page is viral posts. I'm sure everyone's seen like a crazy story happen online, and then you go to look for follow-up posts, and the rest of their content is just like 200 views. It's all the people from that previous post that blew up. That's just the reality of it. A single post blowing up does not secure your career as an internet creator. Which is annoying. I mean, it certainly can. It does happen. But I don't know. I don't know what to do after that post. After your post blows up, I don't know what to do to maintain that. I don't know, I probably could have tried harder. I'm sure there are people who try really hard and do all the right stuff and it still just doesn't work out. That's fair, TikTok just doesn't make it easy if you're not posting every 5 seconds, yup. TikTok, you have to feed or it will not do anything. Most of the social media is like that. With YouTube and Twitch, I'm not gonna pay attention to. Twitch doesn't really have like an algorithm I care about. I just show up, and if people show up to my streams, that's about it. But with TikTok, you have to be consistent every day, multiple times a week, and if you slip up even once, you're punished forever. YouTube's way more forgiving. YouTube, it feels like things pause and then they resume. Like on days, I'm not even drawing, I'm just going back and forth. Okay, let's draw. With YouTube, I've noticed there's days where I'll post shorts, my YouTube clips, highlights from stream, shorts, that's what I do. And those are the days I gain followers, I get views, comments, all that stuff. Whenever I don't, or like the day after, I don't get any more engagement. People will not find me if I do not post shorts. I don't think I've ever had that happen. Very, very rarely. Very little percentage of people just show up out of nowhere, unprompted. So with YouTube, it likes when you post, and whenever you don't post, the progress kind of pauses, but it doesn't completely restart like TikTok does, it feels. With YouTube, whenever you start posting again, it's like, okay, back to where we left off. But with YouTube, I do feel the slow, it's like a graph slowly going up. I do feel that positive incline. I do feel a little bit more comments, a little bit more views. Sometimes, some days, a little bit less, a little bit more. But it's going up, it's not going down, it's not stuck. TikTok, it's stuck. I mean, I tried TikTok, and even with being on top of it, they still hid your stuff from everyone. They'll make it easy. Yeah, they want you to pay. Okay, I'm just gonna say it right now. TikTok wants you to pay. I had, you know, you could make a post and you could see it for yourself. That TikTok will outright tell you, "Wow, this is a really good post. Do you want people to see it? You'll have to cough up the money." Or this has potential. We will push it to the algorithm if you pay us. Like, they're just outright admitting they have no shame. It's wild. But TikTok, it tells you, hey, we'll give this more traction. Like, they just give it more traction then. They are so odd. It's really aggravating. I think I really just hit the jackpot that one time. That's good. I've been seeing more people have more success with shorts, and it makes me glad to see it. Yeah, I've noticed shorts is better. In certain ways, everything has their own positives and negatives. TikTok has its own benefits, for sure. But no, really, TikTok does have its own benefits, surely. It's just aggravating. It's like it's like Sisyphus pushing a boulder up the hill. That's what TikTok feels like. YouTube promotes creators to post regularly more. You also heard something about video length that is more recommended to people, but you heard it a long time ago. I know, I hear conflicting information with YouTube and video length. I hear that they like short videos, and I hear that they like long videos too. Maybe there's like a weird threshold of length, maybe like 5 to 10 minute videos are good, but 20 to 40-minute long videos are bad, and we like hour-long videos. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. That's just my guesstimate. But I always hear that YouTube either really likes short videos or either likes longer videos. I can't tell what it is. But I don't really post videos. If I do post videos, it's VODs of my streams that didn't make it to YouTube. But I've thought about it. I'm actually editing some videos to be videos. I'm editing some VODs to be videos where they're more edited, and it's just really... I'm cutting out the dead silence. It's not too heavily edited, you know? It's not like a 10-minute cut of a 2-hour-long stream. It's more of like an hour and a half of a 3-hour-long stream. You know, it's sad I miss TikTok knows musically small creators had a better chance. Yeah, it used to feel like whenever you got viral, it secured that for you. That if you went viral, you would for sure get a following, and each of your posts would do pretty well after that. No, not so much. Hello, very rude. Welcome to the stream. I'm talking about algorithms and social media, content creation stuff. It's weird to consider myself a content creator. I feel like content creation's more typical YouTube or TikTok stuff, where it's edited. I just kind of stream. I show up on the internet. But I guess it is content. Sitting on a train right now. Neat. Okay, how long into stream are we? 2 hours in. Right. I think I'll just tidy this up and then we'll hit play. But I am on Twitter now, and I am posting more there than on TikTok, for now. I'm mostly reposting stuff from TikTok, actually. I don't know, I feel like Twitter reaches everyone. Everyone has a Twitter, it seems. So if I get people on Twitter, I can get them to follow my other accounts. I think it's also fun. I think with Twitter I could post more whatever drawings. With TikTok I like to be more refined, weirdly. Instagram is dead silence. I know I'm so bad. I don't know, Instagram intimidates me. I don't know why. I feel like the real fancy professional artists have Instagram. I don't think my art works that much. I don't know. Instagram's scary. I used to love streaming, but these days it's a lot. Because not everyone wants bite-sized edited clips, and that's a lot to figure out, yep. But you know what, there's always people out there who do not want that overstimulating, high, fast-paced, high-energy stuff. I don't think I'm like that. I mean, my TikToks, I do post the funny moments, or like whenever I get jump scared and I'll scream, and that's funny. You know, like I do kind of bait, or not really bait people, lean into the brain rot tiny bit. My brain rot is just me being afraid. Something funny happens. There's a lot more brain rot. Oh, goodness, I have not even reached like 1% brain rot, I think. Oh my god, there is people out there who don't want that kind of content that you don't want to make. Or there's people out there who want the content you want to make, and they don't want. They also don't like the same things you don't want, where it's like high, fast pace, loud, chaotic, rapid fire stuff happening all the time. High stimulating. You just want to do dumb streams and have fun, but now it's harder to get your name out there without spending time on the short form videos. I know, I think the short form videos, it's just a new thing everyone kind of has to adapt to, unfortunately. Because I do get all of my, at least on YouTube, the majority, I would say like 95% of my subscribers and my viewers come from YouTube Shorts. And the thing with YouTube Shorts too, it often takes a few shorts to get someone, if that makes sense. Where they have to see you enough times to go, alright, I'm interested in the streamer, I'll follow them, and I want to check out their videos, and I want to see if I can catch a stream. It's not just one person or like one clip. Sometimes it is just one clip, and they like you, and they subscribe. But they might not chime in, you know? Or something, or who knows, maybe they do. I've noticed that. You have to cross their feed a few times to really secure them as like a viewer, where they're actively consuming their content, looking for more, showing up to streams. The other 5% I want to say is people accidentally stumbling into my lives. And I do multi-stream. I'm live on Twitch, by the way. I'm live on Twitch right now, Twitch and YouTube. So people either find me on shorts or they happen to stumble into a live stream. I think my best stream was reading the whole B-movie script as Carl Weiser. That's the amount of effort I want to think about. Yeah, and the shorts, they don't have to be highly edited. They don't have to be a ton of effort put into them. What I do is I just clip. I use the Twitch clipping mechanism where I just take a moment of stream. I don't edit it at all. I just kind of post it to YouTube and sometimes TikTok. I want to memorize the whole B-movie script just to prove my unemployment. That's funny. I think there's other ways to prove your unemployment though. That'd be wild though. Goodness, the B-movie script. That was an era of the internet. I miss when memes used to last. That's a little too oval here. Uh-oh, I drew down the wrong layer. Dude, I read the whole movie like 5 times in a month for the memes, and I still got a lot of it stuck in my head. It was a summer. Nice. A summer well spent. But yeah, that sounds like something that would actually do really well on TikTok. With TikTok lives, there's always something unusual whenever I stumble upon them. Often with streams and streamers, it's someone dressed up as a character playing a video game in like a funny way, you know, so there's like something, there's like catch to it. Funny character, funny voice, playing a game, but something's weird with the game, they can only do this and that. Weird conditions for the game. 2022. So I had time. Oh yeah, the quarantine summer. That's basically like 5 years. 5 years. That really was what it felt like. Quarantine summer felt like you could learn anything. You could become an expert at Chinese if you wanted to. Be the script. A beautiful way to spend free time. If it's quarantine, I think everything's almost validated for like time wasting, fun shenanigans. Literally going mad, what else is there to do? We're making bee puns all summer. It will consume you. Yeah. Quarantine was a weird time. For me and my age, quarantine hit my second year of middle school. So I had, you know, end of elementary, start of middle school, start of high school. That's how my school went. And looking back at it, that is like a wild period of time because it took up my entire middle school quarantine. I was only in middle school for like a year, and then I was a high schooler. And that was my first year was me starting middle school too, so I wasn't really like comfortable in anything. I was just barely, not even settling in yet. I was just getting used to the routine maybe, and then quarantine hit, and then when the quarantine ended, I was starting high school. I think I was starting high school when it was like ending. Yeah, because no, it was ending when I was starting high school. What a brutal period of time for for quarantine and COVID as a whole. Yeah, no wonder I turned out so awkward and weird. I was awkward and weird before that, but sure, so I was doomed. At that point, I was doomed beyond the point of recovery. I think I crashed out at the time. To even making puns anymore, it has become obsolete. Whenever I see puns, I think of Sans Undertale. The battle cats are so cute. I wanna draw Sans now. Sans from memory. Uh-oh. It's okay, we're saved. Fun fact, I added Sans and Papyrus to my Tomodachi Life Island yesterday. And I made them use myself too, I didn't steal them. You know what? This is a good Sans for being someone from the Sans fangirl era of the internet. Reminds me of Snapcube and reminds me of that time you picked me up on your last day of school. I don't remember doing that. I don't remember doing a lot of things, but I don't deny that I did that. But I love Snapcube. Snapcube's so good. I love Penny and the gang. Goodness, Alfred is so funny. Genuinely one of the funniest people ever, like. The best part of the Snapcube Sonic fan dub was when Alfred didn't know that the islands were going to explode. And He predicted it, he called it. That was so good. I don't know if that was real, but it was real to me. But I think we're done. I have to leave notes for myself, hold on. Redo bottom of skirt, please, and thank you. I was actually slightly shocked you could lift me, but actually not that much. You were small and underweight and you were tall. His reaction was very real. I think I do remember picking you up. I don't know why I picked you up. Yeah, you were not heavy. There she is, look how cute she is. No, no, no. She's saying no. Oh, this is weird. I don't know why her face does that. Maybe I do, I don't know yet. But it is the end of stream. Little Squidgy during the corner is not having a good time. Yes, it is. Oh, you weren't here for that. I was really focused on drawing, and whenever I get really focused, my entire face like scrunches up, like around the bridge, or like the top of my nose. So I drew it. What did I say? Oh yeah, I said that I'm glad I don't have a face cam, because I would look angry the entire stream. I'm gonna get like wrinkles there someday. All of my face just scrunches up to like this point. Your food is still the perfect timing, I think. Alright. This is the end of stream. Thank you guys for being here. This was a lot of fun. Got a lot done. A lot of stuff that had to be done. I'm happy with how the legs work. I'm happy with the torso, I guess. I'm happy with it. All that has to be done is the bottom of her skirt, and then we can finally start working on her head. It's funny, I was supposed to only work on her head, but everything was just so wrong. We were live on YouTube and Twitch. Hello VOD people, thank you for being here VOD people, if you made it this far, or if you're watching this at all. We have a Discord. We have a Discord server. It's linked in my channel bio description on YouTube. It is in a YouTube post, wherever those are. It's a YouTube post, and the link does work when you click on it. I tested it out, or it should. If not, copy and paste it. Sorry. I also have a buy me a coffee, a Ko-Fi coffee, whatever you like to call it. There you can donate. You can buy a commission from me, an art commission, or you can pay a monthly fee of $3 to $4 to either gain access to my Twitch emotes and my festive borders that I have for streaming for personal use only, or you can see my bonus OC content where it's a character is like this Ladybug one, and it has their concept art that's really ugly. Don't look at that. Or you can look at some little sketchy comic interactions, and you can get lore that is not yet known to the public being 5 people. This is the end of stream. Like, follow, subscribe, turn notifications on. I think that's all I have to say. I hope you guys have a good weekend, and I'll see you guys on Monday, or next stream is gonna be another art stream on Monday. I'll either keep working on this animation, or I'll go back to the Splatoon one if I'm too tired. I'll see you guys on Friday. Bye bye!